Happy Flossmas, everyone! Happy Flossmas Day 9. Today is December 9th. My name is Andrew. This is my dog Winston down here, if you can see him. And you're here for another day of the daily Flossmas videos that we've been doing to share Christmas stitching and advent calendars, all the goodies that we've got for you. So thank you so much for stopping by again to join me for a little bit this morning. It's meant so much to me to have you kind of join me along on this holiday season. I know I've been getting in the Christmas spirit, and I hope you have been as well. Let's just jump right in today. I think today's going to be a shorter video because I didn't quite have as much stitchy time yesterday as I thought I might, which is fine. This season is busy too, right? There's things going on. Similar to today. Yesterday and today were both busy days for me, so I might not have as much stitching to share, but that's how it goes. I was able to accomplish my 2 daily stitches, so that's perfect. But as always, let's go ahead and start with the Trader Joe's chocolate advent calendar that we've got. So we're at day 9. Let's see where day 9 is. Up here in the corner. So we've got this one right up here. Let's see what the chocolate looks like today. Fun. Today we have this cute little boot. I don't know how well you can see that or if it's blocking my face. There we go. The cute little boot. How cute is that? Very fun. So if you are having chocolate with me and Winston, well, Winston's not having chocolate, but if you're having a treat with us, now's the time. And as always, we can't leave Winston out of the picture. So he has his own advent calendar here, which is freeze-dried chicken treats from Trader Joe's. Every day it's the same thing, but we're still opening the calendar. So day 9 is right here, this cute little puppy. And we'll see what we get for Winston today. Woohoo! Another bag of little treats, Winston. What do you think? No, again, he still has some left over from yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and use those instead. Are you ready for your little treats, Winston? I know, you smell them, huh? Can you high five? Good boy. There you go. He definitely loves these little treats. I think he's going to be spoiled when this is all over. And I think now every time I film, he's going to think he gets a treat. But we'll see how that goes in the future. You want one more? Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Okay. There you go. Next up, I want to share the music with you today. And today's song is Darling Love, Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. This is another absolute classic. I know a lot of people have covered the song. A lot of people have sung it in different versions, but the Darling Love version remains my favorite. She just sounds amazing on this song. It's got all of the Christmas feels, and I absolutely love it. So I've added it to the Spotify playlist that is linked below. Feel free to check it out and enjoy some Christmas music this season. All right, let's jump into the stitching now. So the first piece that I work on every day is the Advent Calendar banner from Tiny Modernist. And let's see what the next motif was. So here is where I got to on this piece. And as you can see, the sleigh is the next one that we added under that banner of snow. How cute is that with the sleigh and the presents? That was a lot of fun to stitch. And yeah, really, really enjoyed that. So that's the very bottom of the piece now. So there's no more lines of motifs under that banner. So now we'll just be filling in the motifs as we go, which will be a lot of fun. And I'm so glad that a lot of you enjoyed the close-up video that I shared yesterday of this piece. I think that definitely helped to show the detail a bit more and also the opalescence of this fabric. So I was glad to hear that you enjoyed that as well. But yeah, this is Tiny Modernist, and we'll see what motif we get today. Come back tomorrow to see it. The next daily piece I worked on is Jane's Joy. This is from Carolyn, and it's going to look like this eventually someday in the distant future. Because this is a big piece, it's going to take a while. But I did manage to add one more tree onto the border yesterday. And where are we? This way. This is the way it's going. And I added this white tree underneath here with the beautiful back stitching to make that Christmas bow on the tree. And yeah, the border is definitely coming along nicely. I think I would like to add this red tree that goes next under here. And then I think I'll be ready to jump into the squares, finally. I'm definitely itching to get out of something other than the trees at this point, but I want to get that red tree done first. So I think I will do that one next, and then we'll jump into the squares and start with the fun stuff in the center. But thank you all for joining me on this journey of the border so far this season. I am really happy with it. I think it's turning out really cute, and the colors are a lot of fun. I know once the whole piece is done, it's going to be be really gorgeous. So that's the update on that one. The only other stitch I worked on yesterday was a new start, sort of. Well, it was a new start, but this is the advent calendar box that I thought I was going to do for Flossmas videos. You may have heard me talk about it before in the very first Flossmas episode or even episodes prior to that, but I had been given an advent calendar box. I thought it was a different motif every single day. Turns out it was just one pattern and they wanted you to stitch it over 25 days. So that wasn't going to be as exciting to me, but the pattern is actually kind of cute. So here is what this pattern looks like. It's this adorable little gingerbread house. And so I decided, I think I still want to stitch it. Not over 25 days, but I think I still want to stitch this piece and have it as part of my festive stitching this year. So I did pull this out. I didn't have a lot of time, so I didn't get very far, but that is what it will look like in the end. And this was a kit, so it came with all the materials, even the little hoop to finish it and the string to tie it in an ornament. Now I did switch out the Ada because it was just on plain white Ada, and I thought that was a little, I just wanted something else as the background. So I switched it for this oatmeal Ada that I have. I did a Prairie Schooler Santa on this a while ago, and I really liked how that looked, so I thought the gingerbread house would go good on there as well. And basically, all I got done was the roof of the house. So sorry for all these parked threads. Because it's such a small pattern, and it's full coverage in there, I'm just gonna kind of keep going all the way down through, so I have a lot of parked threads. But that's the roof of the gingerbread, and there will be outlining backstitching that goes around the white, so that should pop a little bit more once I get the backstitching done around the house. But yeah, this was fun, and just kind of a nice, easy, small stitch to get going. Hopefully, I'll probably keep pulling this out over the next couple of days until it's finished and in the extra time I had. Again, tonight I probably won't have much time because I have dinner plans, so it might just be the 2 advent pieces tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe a few stitches on this, but yeah, this will be fun. I don't have the information on where this pattern came from. This advent box was a gift for me, so I don't really have the name of the designer or the box or anything to share with you, but yeah. Cute little gingerbread house. And that's all the stitching I have for you today. So I know it's a smaller amount. I hope you still enjoyed the updates on those projects. I definitely still had fun stitching them, and excited to share them all with you. So now let's get into the next part of the story that I'm reading. This is The Fir Tree by Hans Christian Andersen, and let's just jump right back in. "What splendid stories you can relate," said the little mouse. And the next night, 4 other mice came with them to hear what the tree had to tell. The more he talked, the more he remembered, and then he thought to himself, "Those were happy days, but they may come again. Humpty Dumpty fell downstairs, and yet he married the princess. Perhaps I may marry a princess too." And the fir tree thought of the pretty little birch tree that grew in the forest, which was to him a real beautiful princess. "Who is Humpty Dumpty?" asked the little mice. And then the tree related the whole story. He could remember every single word, and the little mice was so delighted with it, and they were ready to jump to the top of the tree. The next night, a great many more mice made their appearance, and on Sunday, 2 rats came with them. But they said it was not a pretty story at all, and the little mice were very sorry, for it made them also think less of it. "Do you know only one story?" asked the rats. "Only one," replied the fir tree. "I heard it on the happiest evening of my life, but I did not know I was so happy at the time." "We think it is a very miserable story," said the rats. "Don't you know any story about bacon or tallow in the storeroom?" "No," replied the tree. "Many thanks to you then," replied the rats, and they marched off. The little mice also kept away after this, and the tree sighed and said, "It was very pleasant when the merry little mice sat round me and listened while I talked. Now that is all past too. However, I shall consider myself happy when someone comes to take me out of this place." So that is the next part of the story. We've got the little fir tree, again, kind of looking for happiness in the future and saying he'll be happy when someone takes him out of this place, and sort of remembering the past and looking at it in a fonder way than he actually lived in it. And I think that's a really, really poignant way to look at the story. We've only got 2 more days left of the story, so be sure to come back tomorrow and the next day, and that will wrap up the story. I do have another story after that I'll be sharing. That's a classic, all of you know it, but I think it will still be fun to read with you. So I hope you enjoyed that part of today's video as well. And real quick, I did want to point out this beautiful Christmas card I got in the mail. This was so lovely from a viewer, and it's actually a Satsuma Street Christmas card, and it's a picture of this beautiful cross-stitched nutcracker. And I think these might be available on the Satsuma Street website, these cards, but I loved it, so I had to share it with all of you. I was so happy to receive this. We'll keep it nice and short today. I know these daily videos, there's plenty of them to catch up on, and want to get you going on to your next video, but thank you so much for sharing a little bit of time with me today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye!